In our previous session, we have worked on this admin registration. Now we are going to work on admin login, and we are just going to continue the same session. Now you can see we have just created this simple form, and also we have just displayed this image. Okay, what stylings you want you can give. As I told you, you are not limited to this. You can explore as much as you can, and you can give your own stylings. Now when I click on this login, here I will be having this admin login page, and in the same way I am just going to display the image and I will be displaying the form. So what I am going to do, I will just copy Ctrl A, Ctrl C, and inside admin login I am just going to paste that one. Now I will save this. Now whatever data I am having inside admin registration, I will refresh this one. Now when I click on this, okay, I will just come to my project. Now when I just refresh this one, whatever data I am having inside registration, that is being displayed here. Now first I am just going to change here admin login. I will copy login, and inside this title also I am just going to paste. Now I will come. Now I will refresh this one. You can see it is being changed. Now whenever admin is logging in, I just want username and password. I don't want confirm password, and also I don't want email. Okay, if you want to give this forgot password link, then also you can do that one, and you can write the logic. As of now, in this session we are not going to see that one, so I will not be creating this forgot password link. Username, I will remove this email, I will remove this confirm password. Then after that I will just come here, I will just see what I have written. Don't you have an account? Then register. Here, don't you have an account? Okay, here I should write here, do you already have an account? Okay, now I will just come to admin registration. Do you already have an account? Then login. Then for this admin, don't you have an account? Then register. And when I click on this register, I should be redirected to admin register, admin registration.php. I will save this. I will just check the spelling, admin registration.php. I will save. Now I will refresh this one. You can see here I am having username, password, register. I will just change it to login here. I will be writing here login. I will refresh this one, username, password, and when I click on this register, I am redirected to admin registration.php. Okay, we are done with this basic form. I will come to login, and here I am having this login form. Now for this anchor tag, okay, for this input field, here I will just change it to name login. Okay, for registration I have given that. Here I will just change admin login. Okay, entire thing is same. We have just created one heading, admin login. Then inside this div container, we are having two parts. First is for image and second is for form. We have displayed this entire thing. Now we are done with this basic HTML part. Let me just come to admin register, and inside this I am having username, email, and password. Now these three fields data I have to insert inside the table. Okay, first let me just create the admin table. Okay, that is registration table, and inside that table, whenever admin is getting registered, the data should be stored inside the database. Only if the data is stored, we can validate the data and we can give login credentials, and only then admin will be able to access this website. Okay, let it load. It's taking time. Okay, now let me just show you my demo project. Now inside this e-commerce, you can see here we are having admin table. Inside admin table, we are having admin ID, admin name, admin email, and admin password. Okay, now here inside my table, now inside my database, I am just going to create one table. I will give my table name as admin table. First I will be giving here admin ID. Then I want to insert admin name. I want to insert admin email. Okay, confirm password I don't want to insert. Admin email. Then I just want to insert admin password. Okay, for this name I will be giving varchar. For email also varchar. For password also varchar. For integer I am not going to give. For name, let me just write here 100, 200, and for password I will just write here 255, because we will be doing password hashing. So you can give here 255. And for this admin ID, I will just check on this, and inside this null index I will be having primary value. Okay, which means that in this entire table, this admin ID will be unique. Okay, we are having 4 columns: admin ID, admin name, admin email and password. I have given the data type and length of that. Now I'll just click on save. Now you can see admin table is been created. This is the structure of the table, auto increment and also primary key. Now whenever admin is getting registered, the data will be stored inside the database, and using these credentials only, admin can log into this website and admin can do all the modifications. Okay, we have created registration form, login form, we have created the table. Next session I will be telling you what all you have to do to perform the PHP logic to register a admin and also to give login credentials to admin.